let's take a live look outside. Gorgeous as the sun is getting ready to set. And we do have some good news. Damaris Brown joining us now that the temperatures are going to inch up just ever so slightly.
Just in time for at least the second half of the weekend.
Okay.
You know what? It wasn't too windy out there today, so it wasn't as biting, I guess, when I was outside earlier. I was like, okay, I can handle a walk to the store.
Sunshine also helped too. You know what I mean? That helped. If you were right in it, that was really good.
This is a good reminder to tell everyone, maybe get outside.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe just take a nice breath of fresh air out there.
A little vitamin D helps, right? Well, let's talk about it. You'll see as we look at the temperature forecast here outside, you'll notice a fairly decent afternoon, now evening. Your first alert weather headlines, the freeze continues through at least Saturday. Then we have a warming trend that begins on Sunday. Some unsettled weather still in the forecast with a few flurries possible into next week. Check out the temperatures across the region. In Chelsea right now is 30 degrees, Swampscott at 30, also for Newburyport at 28. You'll notice some 30s for Waltham, 30 degrees in Dedham. How about these temperatures towards Scituate at 29 degrees, 29 in Gloucester, 28 in Lowell, Hopkinton there at 27, 8 degrees there in Bedford. Still pretty cold, even across the Cape at 30 in Chatham and 28 degrees in Beverly. It feels colder because of a little bit of a wind out there, a little bit of a breeze at times too. It feels like temperature in Worcester at 14 degrees, 19 in Plymouth. It feels like 18 right now in Lawrence. And I'll show you some of these winds gusty at times toward 28 miles an hour in Boston, but not like the 35 and 40 mile per hour range that we had a couple weeks ago. And it was just so unbearable to be outside with the brutal cold. So you'll see the feels like temperatures for the next several hours in Boston into the teens, about 14 degrees toward 8 o'clock. Overnight, single digits again. All right. So very cold at the bus stop, but at least we're talking about a Friday. Yeah, we can push through the day, right? Feels like temperatures by the afternoon. That's toward noon at about 22 and 23 degrees. Feels like temperatures by 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So the temperatures are going up. A little bit of a caveat here, though. This is tomorrow morning. Temperature forecast here into the afternoon into the low 30s. A little bit more of a breeze with a weak cold front that passes by into Saturday. So Saturday morning, temperatures will start in the single digits and feels like temperatures in the negatives again. We'll likely have those numbers into the afternoon in the upper 20s and low 30s. And then into Sunday, here we go. How about temperatures finally above freezing for much of our viewing area? In fact, as we look at our temperatures here, you'll notice them. They're going to go above freezing and above average. The average high is 36 degrees. Into Sunday, 38 and 37 degrees going into Monday afternoon. And we're going to keep that going. Some areas near 40 degrees into Tuesday. I want to show you the winds here. The next couple of days might be a little breezy at times. The breezes on Sunday will pick up. So, yes, about 38 degrees, but those breezes gusting to about 25 miles an hour. It might feel a little cooler at times. Just understand that if you have any outdoor activities planned, and I hope you do because most of the weekend should remain dry. So let's go for a road trip around the region. Let's go to Albany, 38 degrees there on Sunday, 41 in Hartford. Well, that might be the spot to be. Let me show you this, though. We go into the weekend, mainly dry weather going into Saturday. There are a couple spots here into Sunday that could potentially see a couple flurries toward western Mass, maybe central Mass, but I don't expect too many accumulations. The farther north you go, we'll watch for that. Now, next week, we got a couple of quick clipper systems, Alberta clippers, that will move in from the northwest. Not so much for Monday. Into Tuesday, we're going to cloud up a bit, and you'll notice the model brings in that little quick clipper into the evening hours, then it's out of here. And then we might get the same thing later in the day, Wednesday into Thursday. Still have some time to fine-tune the forecast. The models are not in agreement so far. So we still have some time to really fine-tune it and let you know what we're tracking there. Of course, we'll keep you posted. Otherwise, in the first alert 10-day forecast, you'll see temperatures going up in the right direction. There goes Tuesday. I should have just put 40 degrees to get everybody excited, but I'm going to go 39. 39, okay? 31 degrees Wednesday, partly sunny. A few more flakes in the forecast with temperatures in the upper 20s by Thursday afternoon.
All right, 39.
39.
Final answer. You sure?
All right.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Okay, we'll check in with you in a little bit. We'll see if that changes. All right, well, now is a great time to remind you at home about our free NBC 10 Boston app. You can check the forecast anytime and get weather alerts sent right to your phone.